8:22, welcome back to Breakfast Television. We welcome back to the show Theresa Toth from Peasy Eats and throwing the Easter leftovers into one pot to make a delicious remix of a recipe. It's jambalaya today.
Absolutely.
What is jambalaya?
Well, it's kind of a derivative of paella, so that's where it gets its roots, but it's based out of New Orleans, Louisiana, and so it's got a little bit of a Cajun twist. So we're going to do some Cajun spices, and it's going to be really delicious. And it's one pot. We've all worked hard over the weekend, so we can really enjoy the leftovers, feed a crowd. It's a win-win.
Okay, make them delicious.
Yes.
And I think all of us have sort of the celery, onion, pepper leftover deal.
Yes, and we're going to have ham as our main component. If you had a baked ham for Easter, then that's really going to work for you.
Okay, where do we start?
We're going to start in our pot. So I've just got a little bit of olive oil that I put in there, and then we're going to add some onion first. So we're looking at about a cup of all of our veggies. So 1 cup of onion, and then we're going to do 1 cup of green pepper.
Yeah.
And then finally 1 cup of celery. And I think this is called the Holy Trinity, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if that's an Emeril Lagasse type thing.
I like that.
That is what they call it. So
but really, any leftover vegetable you could toss in here, right?
You probably could, yes. You know, these are the basics of the dish, but if you've got a couple extras, I'd maybe stay away from broccoli, those kinds of things.
Yeah, that might be a little bit weird.
So we're going to bring that, saute a little bit, get all the veggies nice and soft, get the onions caramelizing. It's going to be really nice. And then we're going to add in some of our leftovers. So we're going to start with our ham. So I've got 2 cups, and this is just baked ham, which I think a lot of people are probably going to have left over from Easter. So we're going to throw that in there, and it's already cooked. So that's the beauty of this, is that it's really going to be quick. Come together in about 20 minutes, and then you'll have dinner on the table.
Yeah, you're right. If you've been cooking all weekend.
Yeah, no, this is easy. This is speaking my language. So this is just a little ham sausage, like a kielbasa. You can use like a chorizo if you want, or whatever floats your boat. That's going to be it. And then our spices, Jill. So we're just going to start with a little bit of cracked pepper that I've done. So a teaspoon of that, pretty basic. We're going to use about a teaspoon of seasoning salt. Throw that in there. And then I've got some Cajun seasoning. So,
and because you like to make these things easy,
yes,
this is the pre-mixed Cajun.
This is pre-mixed Cajun seasoning. This one's just from Clubhouse, but it does the job. I really like it, and it's got loads of stuff in it, so I can't even go through it. But it's really giving it nice flavor and a bit of heat, which I like. Do you like spicy?
I absolutely love spicy. You have some garlic here behind you. Are we throwing that in?
Yes, we're going to throw in a little bit of garlic. I don't put the garlic in at the beginning because it can burn. Right. And when it burns, it gets bitter, and there's nothing worse than a bitter taste of garlic in there. A couple of bay leaves. I'm going to throw in 3 of those. And then to make life really, really simple, because it is a rice dish, we're going to use rice that's already pre-seasoned. So this is the major shortcut in this is Uncle Ben's makes these, and they have Spanish, they have tomato, they have all different kinds. So we're going to throw in the entire container of that. Then we're going to add some spicy chopped tomatoes. You don't have to use spicy. Like I say, I like heat, so
yeah, you can go as mild or as hot as you like.
And the juice in there as well. And then a container of chicken stock. And we're going to bring the whole thing up to a boil.
And how long do you let that go for?
We're going to boil it for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to let it simmer probably another 10 minutes or so until all of the moisture is absorbed.
So this is basically a meal under 30 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. You should be able to have it, yes, including your prep time, on the table in under 30 minutes. Let that go. I'll cover it up.
TV.
We can bring you the finished product.
It looks like this.
Yes.
Yummy.
So I'll dish it into our bowl here. And then you can top it up with some fresh herbs if you like. I've got chives because I just really like the color.
Yeah.
But you can have parsley, a little green onion. Throw that on there, Jill. Make the dish complete. I'm so messy.
Nice hefty portion, and there you have it. Easter leftovers. Oh, look at that. Oh, which way are we going? There we are. There you are. Yummy and healthy and well balanced. Thank you so much for making life easy this weekday after a long weekend of being in the kitchen for a lot of us. We'll take a break here on Breakfast Television.